Hi guys, welcome to this midday market mood check with me Nandita, Khemka and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, the record run continues given the fact that the Nifty managed to hit that 19,400 mark. It cooled off a bit, but it came back to around those levels, and the Sensex also surged past that 65,500 mark. The broader markets were exhibiting strength, but the mid-caps have slipped into the red. If you look at the sectoral movers, I think PSU banking index once again gaining somewhere around 2.5% or thereabouts. Yesterday, remember, it had rallied somewhere around 3.5%. So that pocket of the market doing extremely well. Nifty Bank also was doing pretty well. Aside of that, I think FMCG, autos and Pharma weren't doing all that well in today's session. If you look at the Nifty gainers, of course, Bajaj twins, Bajaj Finance, that company has come out with its first quarter update, and both assets under management and new loans added have surged over 30% on a YOY basis. And on the back of that, the stock is rallying somewhere around 7% in today's session. Aside of that, if you look at other gainers, Hero Moto, that stock is among the top gainers on the Nifty, given the fact that it has launched, X400, 440 rather, in partnership with Harley Davidson. And that is one reason why Eicher Motor is sulking in trade today, given the fact that there is a risk of market share loss where premium bikes are concerned, given the fact that the bikes are priced at 2.29 lakh.
Yeah.
And it's one of the cheapest.
2.29 lakh onwards, and clearly
one of the cheapest in the country.
Yeah, and I think the Bajaj Triumph also will be launched soon.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
And most of them are competing with the Royal Enfield. So yes, Hero Motocorp, Bajaj Auto, Royal Enfield, parent Eicher Motors, all of them in focus.
In focus, yeah. Aside of that, of course, I already spoke about Bajaj Finance, but IndusInd Bank has also hit a fresh 52-week high. Promoters have, in fact, got board nod to raise funds, and they will be hiking stake in the stock. In fact, in the company from 15% to proposed 26%. So that stock in focus as well. Yatin, talk about IDFC First Bank going the HDFC Bank way, looking at a merger. Throw some light on that.
So now you look at the HDFC twins. There is a merger which will happen eventually on July 13th, and ahead of that we also have IDFC and IDFC Bank merging. IDFC First Bank will be the only entity surviving, and when you have 100 shares of IDFC Limited, you will get 155 shares of IDFC First Bank.
Yeah.
Obviously, the merger ratio is in favor of IDFC Limited because it's a premium of nearly 17% to yesterday's close. Obviously, today, because IDFC Bank is down by 5%, plus, the kind of merger timelines which are there in front of us by nearly 12 months or so, the arbitrage gap is still there. The overall merger scenario was more or less known to the market, and hence there was some profit taking in trade today.
Cool.
Also, we have Reliance and Focus after they joined the Jio Bharat phone for 999 rupees. Post that, Bharti is down by nearly 1.5%, given the fact that Jio is targeting the lower end of the customer base, which are primarily 2G users. So, this will help Jio get more customers, and given the fact that the tariff is also on the lower side, there is a very low chance of a tariff hike moving ahead, according to brokerages. So, yes, we have Bharti Airtel. That stock is under pressure. But if you look at the mid-cap end of the market, Nandita, we have Aster DM Healthcare, that stock is gaining 12%. We have Suzlon gaining another 7% in trade, Radico, Khaitan, as well as Som Distilleries. These are the two brewery stocks which are doing well in trade, 5 to 7% up for that one because raw material costs have come down. IDFC First Bank, as we were mentioning, that stock is witnessing some profit taking, down 4%. And also the likes of BLS International, down in trade. But yes, clearly today is the day of PSU banks, wherein we have seen strong gains coming in. In fact, we have Bank of Baroda gaining by 2%. We have IOB gaining 3%, PNB gaining 6%, top gainer, and also SBI gaining by 1.5%. So clearly today, if you look at the sector of the day, that is the PSU banking space.
Right, aside of that, Kansai Nerolac was one stock that was surging, given the fact that it has gone ex-bonus. Genus Power was another stock that was surging after securing a 2,200 crore rupee order. Another stock that was buzzing was HPL Electrics, that has won a 900 crore rupee order for smart meters. So that stock was up somewhere around 17 to 18% or thereabouts. So lots of these mid and small cap stocks doing well, but large caps also in action, given the fact that Bajaj twins, HDFC twins, IDFC twins, all of them, in the news. And of course, Eicher Motors is suffering its biggest fall in 2 years. I think it's down somewhere around 6% at this juncture. So lots of movers and shakers. But of course, in the second half, we'll see if the momentum continues. We did dip a bit, but we came back around that record level. So we'll have to see how we shut shop. But of course, you can join us at 3:30 p.m. to to know more about all the market close action. So to tune in at 3:30 p.m. But for now, it's a goodbye from me and Yatin. Thanks a lot for watching. For all your other news and updates, stay tuned to Money Control.